Please subscribe to help you and your motorcycle perform better.
Much better.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're definitely at 3/4.
Yeah.
So preload and damping settings, lowering that number made a huge difference.
Yeah.
My name is Dave Moss. I tune approximately 3,500 bikes per year. This is 2 Clicks Out.
So I just bought it new, so I was hoping you could help me just
Sure.
with the initial setup.
Yeah. No problem.
Cool.
So how many miles are on it?
500, just a little less than 500.
Are you through this first service?
Yeah, I just did the first service last week, yeah, so they took the limiter off.
Okay, so you have the 3 modes, and based on those 3 modes, you can set 1 is softest, 2 a little bit firmer, and 3 for this afternoon.
Okay.
So you can go through all 3 modes, see what works for you, and then based on those 3 modes, if 1 is actually too stiff, then we can back 1 to somewhere intermediate between 1 and 3, say.
Got it.
Something that, and then we can change 3 to a different number.
Yeah.
So you've got, at that point, you could go around the track, pull in, change it, go back out.
Perfect.
And do apples to apples comparison for what you want.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
So the part that's really important there is you get the chance to experience it by pushing a button.
Yeah.
Which is nice, right?
And then I can set it up differently for different tracks.
Yes.
If I keep a note of everything. So I ended up with tire pressures of about 33 hot, front and rear.
Okay.
Is that sort of what you're looking for? Hot?
We want to see 3 to 4 gain in the morning. So mathematically that's ideal.
Okay.
The fact that the front can get that hot is remarkable given the cold air and the speed we're moving.
Yeah.
So it would suggest the pressures we have right now with the K3s, it's working just fine. The question is when you come back and it's +5 or higher, now the pressure's too low.
Got it, yeah.
So it's easier to track through the morning, so it's better to have grip and heat
Yeah.
than necessarily have a target pressure for when you're going at your fastest. Okay, so front fork, if you can see on both sides, Dave can see it on that side,
Yes.
you can see where you got to and where you spend most of your time.
Yes.
At this point, I want to see half to 2/3 of travel to know that preload's in the ballpark.
Okay.
Nice new bike.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Well,
Sweet.
my Ducati blew up on the west side a couple weekends ago, so
What
I
happened?
went and saw Corey, and he talked me into this. They're good at that.
What happened to the Ducati?
Just a huge bang under the seat, followed by tons of white smoke coming out of the exhaust, and now I've got coolant mixed in with my oil.
So you still have the limiter in it?
No, it's broken in.
It's broken
Yeah,
in.
the ECU is unlocked.
Okay, good.
So someone used it for 1,000 miles. Josh Herron was using it actually.
Oh,
So I don't know if he did any suspension stuff for his weight or what, but.
I guess we'll find out.
Yep.
So you purchased a demo bike then, basically?
Yep.
95, so you're 35. So the forks seem to be stock. That doesn't have any tooling marks on the preload adjuster that I can see. So I would say that is still stock. Yep, 15 in the back. Seems stock. Now on the dash, we should end up with 666 if it's stock.
Okay.
For all the settings. No. So as you can see, guess you were having fun.
I am. So I went to number 2.
Yep.
The Ride Pro number 2 one that you set, but it wants to tip in on me.
Too quick?
When I go into the turns. Too quick, it felt like it dropped a little bit.
Okay. Irrespective, we got to put a little preload in on it.
Okay. It felt better though.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
Clearly it gave you the encouragement you needed.
It did.
All right, fire up the dash.
Catch the full video at DaveMossTuning.com. Dave Moss can tune your suspension no matter where you are on the planet via his remote tuning service. Contact Dave on Facebook or by email, dave@DaveMossTuning.com.